Is are you? Do you watch YouTube at all?
Oh, girl.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because like I YouTube's 90% of my content of what I watch. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's cheap. It's
it's free.
inexpensive.
Like, But I was curious. Do you watch any YouTubers like Shane Dawson or James Charles, Jeffree Star? Do you watch any of them?
I don't. I'm
Really?
aware of them. I think I'll watch like clips here and there.
So what do you
I'm not like
normally
mega
watch?
fans. Like, whatever comes across my feed.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know who I really like is Natalie Wynn?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
talk about drag.
Yes.
She's a trans woman, but occasionally she'll just put on these ridiculous costumes, and then her content is all just like talking about really complex, they're just really complex video essays about social systems.
Right.
And like, I think one that she put out recently was all about cancel culture. I found and she addressed James
that's
Charles
good.
in that one.
Really?
She was, oh my goodness, she went really in because she was in the process of getting canceled, like
Right. Yeah.
right
I
before
remember
that.
that.
Do you have?
It was
do you remember?
heavy. Yeah.
Because for dumb stuff.
It was
and we're not
pretty
going to go
stupid.
into the details of it. But I really found it was like a motion picture length video essay of her talking about cancel culture, which a lot of people don't know about.
Yeah.
But they will recognize if they watch the video. Like
Yeah.
they can see it in the internet happening all over.
Yeah.
And it was
At the
so
same time,
interesting.
any famous person or celebrity has a platform that's based normally on fans.
Yeah.
Fans are paying somebody that income comes to them, and they do something wrong.
Yeah.
Something wrong in the eye, and it's over. Cancel them. Stop watching them. Get them off YouTube. And it's
And I think that I definitely participated in that when I was just being a person.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of like softened my views about that. Because I
Yeah.
think that we should give people room to grow.
yeah, I think so too. 1,000%. It's like, the biggest thing, one of the biggest examples that was pretty big. It was when Kevin Hart had those tweets. Remember
Oh,
from
yeah.
I can't remember. I want to say like 10 years ago. Don't quote me on that. But he had those bad tweets about 10 years earlier. And it's like, that was 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, whoa.
Well, he's put in a position where he has to like defend that, and then he gets kicked. Well, he was supposed to host something.
He was supposed to host the Oscars.
and they just kicked him out.
Yeah, they were like, oh, nope,
know.
those tweets you made 10 years ago. You didn't think 40 times back then? Yeah, you're out.
I would need to research it again, but even then, I couldn't make like a value judgment on that. But yeah, no, that's the type of thing that happens. You're right.
They dig through, they look for something to ruin your entire career. Anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like how many tweets and things you have to do. And it's the same thing with like PewDiePie.
I know.
It's insane.
I could go back through my tweets and find some stuff I'm not proud of.
Yeah.
I think we all could.
Oh, yeah. I think, oh man, the Facebook things I was posting at a young age.
I feel like Facebook knows
Oof.
that too because they will show you things that you posted
Oh,
in the
yeah.
past, and you're
It's-
like,
8 years ago, you're like, this is online, delete
Oh,
this.
yeah. Delete.
Yeah, I have the exact same thing. Some of like the most personal things, I'm like, this is public.
Yeah.
Delete that. Yeah, cancel culture, it's tough and it is aggressive. It's not just YouTube community, it's all the way up to celebs and famous people. And the whole thing going on with like Johnny Depp and Amber Rose, I think, whole back and forth of they were like, cancel the Caribbean, get Johnny Depp out of it. But now they're like, cancel Amber Rose, get her out of Aquaman. And it's crazy that the community...
Like both of them are gone.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Like the whole community or the whole, online internet can just, they do one thing or make a mistake or whatever. They have the power to cancel something.
But even then, like, think about, like, I think Amber Rose and Johnny Depp can probably come back from that. Imagine, like, like a small content creator just getting caught up in something that... And maybe they're just, like, just starting out, and they do need to learn some stuff. And
Yeah, they make
like, we're not
mistakes.
giving them room for that. And I feel like as, like, a person, it's important to be able to show that you learned from something, and it's so much braver to admit that you did something wrong and then say, I'm going to do better, than sit there and defend yourself.
Exactly.
But even then, like with the whole cancel culture thing, it's like we don't get, like, I keep saying, like, I haven't done all the research on that, so I can't comment on it.
Right.
I feel like that's a lot of people should do,
Yeah.
because you can't comment on stuff when you just, like, in that
Read
video.
an article.
Yeah. When you if you watch Natalie's video, she says, like, there's this obfuscation of, like, something happens, and then all of a sudden through the internet process you get to, this person is a racist, and
Right.
like this, like, very, like,
aggressive
things get said, and you don't know anything about the original accusation.
Yeah.
So I can't, it's like,
yeah, it's
like, do your research before you start making comments on it. I'm not saying that people aren't like should be blocked from criticism, obviously.
Right. Exactly. And I think that's just it's a lot better to go to somebody and be like, do you understand what you did wrong? Rather than like, nope, don't give them a chance, don't give them a platform, cancel them, they're done, they're out.
Yeah.
Get them out of that TV show, cancel their career, stop their earnings on YouTube, whatever it may be, stop them rather than giving that plot. And there's bad people out there. There's people that have had platforms and done not so great things, And, like it's hard though, because then it's like, who decides? Who decides that this is wrong enough for them to cancel this person's YouTube channel or this person pull them out of this show? I guess it's us. And then sometimes, like we said,
that's a big power.
It is huge, and that's what happens is because, like you said, the small creator, somebody that makes these little mistakes or something that's like, oh, like I made this mistake, but I won't do it again. They're like, oh, sorry, you're not gonna get the chance.
Yeah.
You're done.